Hi Dave, fellow running guide. Welcome to this week's navigation task. This week, I just want to have a look at 3 different maps and see if we can notice anything odd or strange or unusual about the contour lines or the contour values. So first of all, we've got the Ordnance Survey 1 to 50,000, and we'll look in particular at these twin hills of Crook Hill. So that's the first map. The second is the Ordnance Survey 1 to 25,000. And now we've got the twin hills of Crook Hill. And then finally, we're looking at the Harveys Super Walker, again 1 to 25,000. And we've got the twin hills there of Crook Hill. So let's have a look first of all at the 1 to 50,000. So these contours go up in 10-metre intervals on the 1 to 50,000 map, and the boulder contours or index contours, these are every 5 contours apart. So this index contour here is the 300 above sea level. So next one, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, and then we can see 2 more. So that's going to be 360, 370. So we know that the height of this, the northwest of the 2 hills, is at least 370, but there's not another contour in there, so it's not got up to 380 yet. On this one, well, that's the 300 contour, this is the 350, and then there's 1 more in there. So we'd expect the height of this one to be between 360 and 370, because there's a 360 contour there and not another one. So yeah, that sounds fine. Nothing wrong with that. But if we compare with the 1 to 25,000 Ordnance Survey, we can see here that we go up 300 up to the 350, and then we've got the 360, 370, and there's an additional little contour in there, the 380 contour, and we've got a spot height of 382. Whereas on the previous map, we were thinking it could only 350, 360, 370, it couldn't be more than 380 because there's not the 380 contour in there. So that's an odd one. What about this hill? Well, we've got another spot height on there, 374. So there's 350, the thick one, 360, and then we can just see another little one, the 370 there. If we look back to the, oh, sorry, I've gone the wrong way there. Sorry, should be looking back to the 1 to 50,000, 350, 360. So we weren't expecting to see anything over 370. Again, it looks like there's a missing contour there. And then if we do look on the Harveys, well, again, we can see the bold index contours. On Harveys, they actually go up in 15-metre intervals. So this here, this thick one, that is the 300. This thick one here is the 375. So we know that that height is at least 375. On this one, we go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So this contour here is going to be the 360. We can see another little contour line in there, but it's a broken contour. You see there's a little gap there. It's a broken, that's called an auxiliary contour, which indicates the shape of the ground, but it's when the contour or the height hasn't gone up to the next level of the contour line, if you see what I mean. So it's not a bold contour, index contour, so it's not the 375. So that actually looks like the Harvey's 381 height is there when it should really be on there, because we can't be over 375 on this summit because we haven't got that thick index contour. So this is, like I said, an auxiliary contour. So just a bit of discrepancy there between the 3 different maps. And if you were wanting to put a height on this southern Crook Hill, you get a different value depending on which map you used. I can probably think that this, the 1 to 25,000 Ordnance Survey, is the most accurate. Makes most sense anyway. Anyway, that was just this week's task, just an observational thing, looking at the contours and the values. Hope it made sense. Thanks for watching. Look out for next week's navigation task. Bye for now.